Good morning. Today's the 17th of October. It is Wednesday. In today's daily drive, I'm going to talk about beverages. Yes, beverages. This spawns from a conversation that I was having with a coworker yesterday, thanks Betty, about what beverages she likes. And people who know me may have had a similar conversation with me. And it really stems from Coke versus Pepsi. Now, I'll be the first one to tell you that in that war, I actually take both sides, but for different reasons. But in the soda war, it's Dr. Pepper that wins with Dion every time. So, in the war of Coke versus Pepsi, and the reason I am on both sides on this one is it has to do with what I'm doing when I'm having that beverage. If I'm at the movies or kicking it at home or just chomping on anything except for one thing, I'll take a Pepsi any day. I'm a Pepsi person, generally speaking, but Coke has merit. And the reason Coke has merit is because Coke has an element of carbonation that, when mixed with their product, becomes something glorious. And it is a slight bite. And so, today I'm going to order me a Coke, because that's what McDonald's sells.
I can help you.
Hi, can I please have a large Coke, no ice? That will do it.
106.59.
Thank you. And that bite is something that I want to have only when I'm eating pizza or have a unusual desire for that product. And that's what's happening this morning, is that I'm having an unusual desire for that product as I spill all my coins in my car. There you go. Have a nice day. So, pizza and Coke belong together for me. And the reason that is the acid from the tomato sauce and the spicing from the tomato sauce in combination with the tingling carbonation and the harsh acids of the Coke mix together and create a wonderful experience in my mouth. And because of that, I am very much so pro-Coke when it comes to pizza. And I've never enjoyed pizza with Pepsi quite the same way. Now, you may have heard me order my Coke. I hope you did. And it's a Coke, no ice. And from a very young age, I discovered that most fountain drinks are sufficiently chilled, and as a young person, I never really liked to have my beverages too cold. I hate it when they just have it.
There you go.
Thank you. Have a nice day. I hate it when I'm at the drive-thru and they only have to hand me one thing, and it's probably the easiest thing they do because they just push a button and the machine actually fills the cup for you, and they make me wait. I hate that. Now you're probably saying, Dion, you waited maybe 3 seconds. Yes, but you saw her with her back to me, talking to her coworker, not handing me my Coke. And she's getting paid not to talk to her coworker about whatever they were talking about, but she was being paid to hand me my Coke. So hand me my Coke, dang it. So, my conversation about the ice. It's sufficiently chilled already coming out of the fountain because the fountain lines actually run through the ice chest on most Coke dispensers or beverage dispensers. So, on those rare occasions when a mistake happens, I'm actually joyful for the ice, because what ends up happening is you end up finishing your beverage and it was yummy, tasty, delightful, and little bits of that Coke have been trapped in that cubicle ice that has divots and dents and indentations, and when they melt just the right way and you shake your beverage the right way, you get this diluted, watered down, watery, Coke flavored water. And it's so wonderful. Coke. So, you get this extra interesting beverage that exists only in this transitory state. And it's a good beverage. Also, once upon a time when I worked in a movie theater, my boss banned me from having beverages because I left my cup out on the counter someplace and it made him angry. So I wasn't allowed to have beverages. And so I got into the very, very bad habit of chewing ice. So, from then on, I've enjoyed chewing ice. It's like a thing. It's bad for your teeth from what I understand, but it's an extra treat. So there's a third one when you have this awful mistake happen. So you have the beverage, then you have the after beverage, and then you have the ice to chomp on. Oh, such a delightful threefold treat. But generally speaking, I'm not a person who gets ice in his beverages. It just doesn't, in my opinion, serve any purpose except to save just a few ounces of beverage for that beverage selling corporation. In this case, today, the Big M. BM. I don't know. So, but yes, I am a Dr. Pepper person. I will take Dr. Pepper generally 98% of the time if it's available. And then if it's not, I generally shy away from the caffeinated beverages depending on the time of day, just because I don't need that extra factor in my life. I will also tell you that when it comes to root beer, Barks doesn't bite, it bites. I just don't like that stuff. It's no good to me, but I'll take an A&W any day because of the rich vanilla flavor that A&W root beer has to offer. I also really, really like, what's the one with the dog? It's not Dad's. There's one with a dog on it. I like that one too. It's so very, very good. Is that Mug? Mug has the dog, I think. Mug root beer with the bulldog. I like that one. And IBC root beer, when you can find it on tap. That's a good thing. It doesn't happen that you can find it on tap too often, but it occasionally happens. I know it did in Texas, and I loved it. That's one thing about being up here in Wisconsin. When I first moved here, nobody had Dr. Pepper on tap. It was always just the standard Coke and Pepsi products, and no Dr. Pepper on the fountain drinks. And I was like, no, why is this about? And then somewhere along the way, McDonald's jumped on board and remembered, hey, there are other places other than Texas that like Dr. Pepper on tap. And we got it here in Wisconsin. So I'm so very grateful for Dr. Pepper on tap. Thanks for watching today's Daily Drive. Yes, it was silly. It was about soda pop. And I don't call it pop. Straight pop is weird, but I do like a good soda. And it's a water fountain, dang it, not a bubbler. Because I'm not drinking bubbles, I'm drinking water. Go figure. So, cracked me up. Anyway, thanks for watching today's Daily Drive on Destinta Drive. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I want to be your friend. And most especially, subscribe right here on YouTube and get involved. And if you have something to say, tell me what your favorite beverage is, especially when you're out getting a beverage of the soda variety. We'll talk about alcohol another time. So there it is. I hope you have a good rest of your day. It's a water fountain, damn it. And I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to buckle up and drive safe. Bye.